In this hands-on activity, we will be performing queries using the Postgres database. First, we will open a terminal window and start the Postgres shell. Next, we will look at table and column definitions in the database. We will then query the contents of the byclicks table and see how to do this query but filter specific rows and columns from the table. Next, we will perform average and sum aggregation operations on a specific column. And finally, we will see how to combine two tables by joining them on a single column. Let's begin. First, click on the terminal icon at the top of the toolbar to open a terminal window. Next, let's start the Postgres shell by running psql. The Postgres shell allows us to enter queries and run commands for the Postgres database. We can see what tables are in the database by running \d. This says that there are three tables in the database: addclicks, byclicks, and gameclicks. We can use \d table name to see the definition of one of these tables. Let's look at the definition of byclicks. We'll enter \d byclicks. This shows that there are 7 columns in the database. These are the column names, and here's the data type for each of the columns. Now let's look at the contents of the byclicks table. We can query the contents by running the command select from byclicks, semicolon. The select says that we want to do a query. The star means we want to retrieve all the columns, and from byclicks says which table to perform the query from. And finally, all commands in the Postgres shell need to end with a semicolon. When we run this command, we see the contents of the byclicks table. The column header is at the top and the contents are below. We can hit space to scroll through the contents and hit Q when we're done. Now let's view the contents of only 2 of the columns. Let's query only the price and user ID from the byclicks table. To do this, we run select price, user ID from byclicks. This command says that we want to query only the price and user ID columns from the byclicks table. When we run this, we only get those 2 columns. We can also perform queries that just select certain rows that meet a certain criteria. For example, let's make a query that only shows the rows containing the price over $10. We can do this by running select price, user ID from byclicks, where price greater than 10. This query says we only want to see the price and user ID columns from the byclicks table where the value in the price column has a value greater than 10. We run this, we see that we only have price values greater than 10. The SQL language has a number of aggregation operations built into it. For example, we can take the average price by running select avg price close parentheses from byclicks. This command will show the average price from all the data in the byclicks table. Another aggregate operation is sum. We can see the total price by running select sum price close parentheses from byclicks. We can also combine 2 tables by joining on a common column. If you recall, we have 3 tables in our database: addclicks, byclicks, and gameclicks. We look at the description, the definition of addclicks by running \d addclicks. We can see that it also has a column called user ID. Let's combine byclicks and addclicks based on this common column. We can do this by running select addID, byID, addclicks.userid. From addclicks, join byclicks on addclicks.userid equals byclicks.userid. This query says that we want to just see the addID, byID, and userid columns. And we want to combine the addclicks table with the byclicks table, and we will be combining them on the user ID column that is common in both those tables. When we run it, we see just the three columns.